Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to
We
our
got a clap
podcast.
sync. We got
Hello,
a
hello,
clap sync.
hello.
We got a clap sync. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was good enough.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello,
It's
everyone.
May. How life feels in May. Ryan Gosling on the boat
Wait,
drinking a mimosa.
what? What movie?
I don't know.
May the May the fourth
May the fort be with
May
you.
the
Fuck.
May the fourth be with you.
That's 3 fingers.
May the fourth be with you. Actually, there's 5 fingers, but that's not the point. The point is that it's May the fourth be with you. Live long and like Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. What are we doing for Mario Day?
Nothing.
Did you know that Mario Day is the day that the .com bubble popped? Makes you think. Mario is the
Tomorrow
harbinger
is
of
Star
doom.
Wars Day. May 8th is World Red Cross and Red Crescent Day. May 10th is Mother's Day.
It's also Mario's Day.
May 12th is International Nurse Day. The 16th is the International Day of Light.
Hooray.
What's the 18th? Victoria Day, a day for royalty.
Oh, do you have that day off work?
18th?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone does.
Why don't you just take the 19th off work so you can have the whole week off work?
Because I thought you already told me to keep the day, have the day.
You said you wanted to work.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I said we'd be leaving at like 4, and you're like, well, I want to work that day, so
I didn't say that.
you did.
No.
You think I would tell you that you should go
No.
to work for 4
No.
hours?
No.
It's not practical.
No. What's happening? So I don't know.
Hmm?
Well, what am I supposed to do now?
Well, do you have time to take the day off?
Yeah, but
Then try to see if you can get it.
I don't know.
It's more than 2 weeks away. You should be able to.
I don't know.
Okay.
So this is episode 86. It's May 4th. It's Monday. May 4th. May 4th, 2026. 5th month, 4th day. 2026th year. Year of our Lord.
Life is so good.
So lots of stuff is going on.
You bought a shirt.
I bought a shirt. I bought a pant. And
I bought a shirt
I bought a fry. But
and a pizza.
let's get down to
Pardo
business.
bought a pizza.
Let's get down to business. We got lots to talk about. There's no theme this episode. I didn't prepare anything at all. So there's nothing. There's nothing for you guys. So just click off. Just stop watching.
Don't say that.
Oh, okay. Change. I don't.
Come back.
Come
Don't
back.
go.
Wait, come back. We need you. Come on, guys. Don't go.
Ah.
Yeah. So what do you I mean, I saw, did you see that video of the guy on the Guangzhou metro station spraying all those people with the unknown substance?
I did.
Is
No
it
one in the audience is gonna know what we're
Yeah,
talking
well
about.
not right now, but once this video blows up, which it will.
I think our videos would be funnier if when we reference stuff, we like played the video.
Man spraying substance. Well, once I get my computer built that we can sort of do that.
You
Man
can do that
arrested
on
after
yours now.
pepper spray. Everybody go to the Dim Sum Daily and look up man spraying substance Guangzhou.
What is Dim Sum Daily?
Dim Sum Daily is a Chinese paper.
Maybe we have to start reading the Dim Sum Daily.
So if you go to a man arrested after pepper spray incident in Guangzhou Metro,
it's like if Hogwarts was in China.
unfiltered China,
Dim Sum Daily.
and you can see a video. What's that? You can see a video of a guy spraying an unknown substance. No CCP propaganda.
This is totally like a America hate China Reddit.
No, it's unfiltered China. Oldest profession meets newest tech. Even the red light districts are waiting for the 2050 update.
Yeah, this is China anti-China propaganda.
What are they doing? They're just standing around.
Prostitutes.
It's interesting that their prostitutes, according to this video, kind of dress like they're like in a school choir.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not because they're young and they're children. Hopefully that's not the case. This video sucks. It's just a guy riding a scooter around a back alley.
Well, this is the reality of China. They have back alleys.
This is so actually disturbing. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be looking at. Where are the hovering neon signs? Where's this China 2050 chrome finish? But it's cashless prostitution. That's very cyberpunk. Where is this? Which street so I can avoid these places? So this Redditor wants to have sex with sex workers. That's what he's saying. It's rather sad and no joking matter. I hope these poor girls find peace in life. How much are they asking for a friend? So this guy says so many of these girls look like teenagers, and then some underscore candle 1206 says how much are they asking for a friend? And then Eponte Patante says I know it's a joke, but that's gross. And
Thank
then
you, Patante.
Dragon Dice says I wouldn't look at prostitution as inherently negative. If it was 18-year-old boys destroying their bodies to manual labor, no one would bat an eye. I don't get it. As far as red light districts go, this isn't too horrible, no? Off complaining about the red light district. Also, how does the poster know where that is? Because he had to go. He's riding his little squeaky shitty bike around looking for hookers. This is actually kind of funny. If this was America, like downtown Philly, people would be trying the cameraman, and most folks would have been hunched over on trank dope, like some street ornaments.
It's not wrong.
America doesn't deny they have shitty areas. I mean, all the advertising does, and most of what we see on TV glosses over it. And I definitely felt safer walking around Xiamen. I'm not a big city person though. People on Reddit are delusional. America is better than China in every conceivable way by a very long shot.
Mm-hmm.
So I can smell this video. Says complex structure 216.
That's what I mean. This is like an anti-China Reddit. You need to get off that here.
Living in that environment looks stressful.
Yeah, it's a back alley.
It's a back alley.
They're not living there.
They're not living in the back alley. Yeah, obviously having the fact that people have to resort to sex work is disappointing and sucks. But compared to Winnipeg, if this Portage and Main downtown like this, there would be a body on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
There would be a body. And look at this. That's two dinosaurs fighting we're looking at right now. Hackers allegedly steal 10 petabytes, and here is the guy sneezing. There's just people fighting at work. Well, I don't understand what this is about. A robot malfunctioned. What the fuck? Man, what is this? Woman handcuffed. This is why Taiwan's Coast Guard boarded illegal.
This is the reality of China, dude.
An alien from China was convicted of a body house. No days off in dystopia. Worker on IV drip.
Netizens.
Worker on IV drip while wiping cups with We should stop looking at this because this isn't very good. No days off in the dystopia. CCP netizens applaud striving worker for serving coffee on an IV drip while wiping cups with sludge. Where's the sludge?
Mm-hmm.
There's like really dramatic music playing. Where's the sludge? I don't know where the sludge is. Can we acknowledge how she moves her hand? It's like she's quintuple jointed. Look at this. Hold on, watch. What the hell? How'd she do that?
She's smart.
I would applaud her too. That's amazing. This is good content if I could record it. There's a sinkhole.
Yeah, you see this post was like in Japan, sinkhole.
World-class infrastructure, third-class behavior, high-speed rail floor vanishes under a mountain of sunflower seeds. It's just some guy being an asshole. This is a this is you in China. This is Chinese Tula. Just eating sunflower seeds on the train. Forget the music being performed. Massive fire breaks out of the EV. It's like they want China to suffer. Chinese buffet warriors. Chinese buffet warriors.
This is like a cultural hegemonic thing where like we have to prove that they're bad.
He's pissing in the train. He's pissing in the door. That is disrespectful. I'll say that much. Underwater in Qingzhou. As if this isn't like footage on American news every 4 months that an entire city's underwater.
Yeah.
Why is there chemicals coming out of a truck?
That's probably normal.
It's funny though. That's funny. Delivery hero saves a woman. Gets fined 100 yuan. Whenever you post something about China random, I can't say that. This is crazy. This is a crazy subreddit.
I think we're boring our audience.
What audience? So I think what we need to do is I was gonna say we need to rework China's like PR image, but I think China's PR is pretty fucking good right now. Bless you.
Thank you.
China's PR is pretty good. I think people actually think of China more positively than most of the planet now. Like I think young folk like China, and China don't want the old people because the old people are gonna die soon, and they can't make baby, right? Because if you think what can make a baby, not an old person,
Science.
it'll kill them.
Witchcraft?
Do you think an old man's spermies, are they of a worse quality than a young man's sperm?
No.
No?
I mean, they might be like less able to swim
They're
as fast,
slower. They're slower.
but they're just as vital.
They're just as important.
Like men produce sperm their whole life.
Yeah. But you also produce poop your whole life, but it gets stinkier as you get older.
Sometimes.
Except as a baby.
Yeah.
Are old people sperm worse? Yes, it declines. Reduced motility and poorer shape. They have bad shape. Okay. Well, that's interesting to know that old men have worse spermies.
It's not even old. It's like us in 10 years.
Can a 90-year-old produce sperm? Yes, a 90-year-old can father children. Unlike the female biological clock. Key details. Lower volume. Risks.
Is it fucked up that
Oldest mother of all time.
we've designed our society that by the time we're ready to have kids, most of human people's biological clocks are like on their way out?
That's not how we designed society. It just happened. Because the design of society used to be for young people to have babies, but it's progressed. And the scariest part is it's not by design. It's just because they don't care. They just kept making shit worse, and then now we're left with this situation where in 20 years there's gonna be no one to work because Gen Z won't have baby. Old people are less afraid of death than younger adults. They specifically fear pain, dependence, or being a burden. However, they want to die.
It says that?
No, it says they accept it.
Mm.
Concerns for loved ones. Many seniors worry about the impact their passing may have on family members.
Yeah, suicidality is like at its peak in the 50s.
Yeah, but then it goes down.
Yeah.
Do people ask ask old people? That's a good side. I like that. I like r/ask old people. We are not a person. My roommate and I just moved into an on-campus apartment and we are cooking dinner. What point in adulthood do you get over the fear of giving your dinner guests salmonella?
What?
Never. They're scared the whole time. Okay, what is the best question asked this month? It's at what age did you notice people taking less interest in you?
Sad.
Wishlist the new sci-fi action RPG. Did people used to age quicker?
Yes.
Yeah, because they would smoke every single day and their doctors would fucking probably try to bleach their skin. Can you imagine going to the doctor and the
Like
the doctor's trying to bleach your skin?
Mm-hmm.
This looks pretty.
This looks awesome.
It does look cool. Oh, that's scary. Do you think that going to the doc? Do you think that going to the doctor in the 20s was scary?
Yes.
What do you think they did?
There's like a 50% chance they cut you open and you lose all your blood and die.
They would
over
just
common
take your
cold.
they would take your liver out for no fucking reason.
They would.
That would suck ass just to get your liver removed for no reason.
You honestly probably had a better chance of surviving using like essential oils in the 20s.
Probably, eh?
Yeah. Even now sometimes.
This game looks dope.
Is this the gameplay?
Yeah.
What
This is the Osiris the Expanse Reborn.
For what?
Or the Expanse Osiris Reborn is for everything. It's on everything you could imagine. It's on every console ever made.
But what game is this?
I just said the Expanse Osiris Reborn. I keep saying the name of the game.
The Expanse?
The Expanse. It's a franchise.
Okay.
You keep questioning.
You mumble.
I'm not mumbling. I'm enunciating. One time, first you say I'm too loud, then you say I'm too quiet, then you say I mumble, then you call me the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have all that water?
I should have bought the pina colada and the raspberry candle.
I told you to buy it. I told you didn't want it. Let's do a role play. Okay, I'm the Bath and Body Works employee. You're you. You come in. You're talking to me.
Hi there.
Can I help you?
I thought I was the employee.
I'm the employee. Fine, you're the employee. I'm you.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi there.
Do you have anything for boys?
Yeah, we have stuff for boys.
Why? Give me one reason not to kill you.
We have boy stuff.
And then you're dead. Now
that was a reason.
Hold on. And then 2 hours later, it's a hostage situation. You're the cop. You're coming. I'll kill this little kid. I'll fuck kill this little kid.
No,
I'll,
don't.
I'll kill you and I'll kill your fucking family.
Wait, Mexican standoff anybody?
Wait, the crowd starts booing, boo, boo. The cop gets canceled. That's what would happen today. That's what happened today. And they'd turn against the cop. The cop would be like, you brown bitch. Because I'm indigenous, so he'd be like, you brown bitch. And then everyone would be like, boo, boo, we love this murderer. Nowadays, that's what China be like. You go to China, people are pissing on you and pissing on your your sun seeds, your sunflower seeds.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody pissed all over your sunflower seeds, do you think it'd make it yummier or yuckier? It'd be like a salty brine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that in the
yeah, my mom would like the candles I got her.
Okay.
I want the pina colada and the raspberry.
Yeah, why don't you go? We'll just go and exchange them. Give them the ones you want. Then when she inevitably doesn't use them, you say, are you ever going to use that? Because I can use it. You're buying yourself a gift 6 months from now.
That's rotten though.
No, it's not rotten. It's actually genius.
Mm-mm.
That's actually hilarious.
No, I'll just give her the stuff I have.
You'll get rid of it?
No, I'll give her the ones I bought.
Well, yeah, I'll just exchange it for your own stuff. If you want it. Why not?
That's not right.
What's the worst gift you've ever been given?
The one I'm getting is not very good.
What about when I was a kid, for my birthday, all I got was one pickle.
What?
For my birthday when I was a kid, all I got was one fucking pickle.
Like in the plastic?
It was I got a moldy pickle for my birthday. When I was 10 years old, the only gift I got was a moldy pickle.
When you were 10?
When I was 10, the only gift I got was a moldy pickle.
That can't be right.
My mom and dad didn't even come to my birthday. They were at work, and so my grandma came and gave me a moldy pickle.
Are you truthing?
No, man, no.
I was about to say
you thought I only got a
for your 10th birthday.
For
this is like a Doofenshmirtz
for my
backstory.
10th birthday, I got a moldy pickle and a fucking spanking.
And ever since then, I hated moldy pickles.
When I was 10 years
That's why
old,
I made the pickleinator.
When I was 10 years old, they gave me a pickle for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I was 10 and I got only a pickle.
Are you trying to be the shrimp from Shark Tale?
I was gonna say that's kind of what it sounds like. When I was 10 years old, I only got a moldy pickle, and they shoved it up my ass.
Okay.
Come on, that's what I would do.
The worst gift I ever got.
A moldy pickle. Does salt prevent mold? It must, eh?
I think so. It's a preservative.
I don't think it prevents mold, though.
Probably not mold.
I think once you introduce moisture, mold isn't a guarantee.
Not always.
Do you remember when you were eating all those moldy strawberries?
Hmm?
No. Anytime there's one piece of mold, I throw out every single item in it.
Yeah. I mean,
the mold spores are jumping.
It's up to you.
Mold
how much risk you want to do.
No, mold spores are invisible.
You can't even fucking see them, motherfuckers. My mom doesn't understand how quickly some food expires. Like,
yeah.
You know how bad berries expire?
Yeah.
It's like you buy the little package like that.
You buy a little pack of berries.
It's like 2 days max. She'll keep them for like a week. She's like, oh, it's fine. It's like, Mom's molding them. Like,
Mom's
just throw the bad ones out.
Mom,
like,
there's
no.
mold spore. I can see mold spores jumping out at us.
Berries.
Richard's my stepdad's turning into a clicker.
Yeah. Berries, bread, and lunch meat expire in like 2 days. And she's like, no,
what the hell are you doing to your food that expires in 2 days? Your bread expires in 2 days? What the fuck are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Do you not keep the bread? Okay, when you have the bread, you keep it in the bag?
Well, what I like to do is when we buy bread is to put it into the freezer because we usually have a loaf of bread on the go already.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, no, keep it out because what if we want sandwiches? I say, well, use the fucking bread we have first.
Bitch.
And she says, no, because I want fresh bread.
You fucking stupid, you bitch.
By the time we finish the bread that's in the bread box, it'll be like 4 days since after we got bread.
Okay.
And then you got like maybe 1 or 2 days and the bread's bad.
This seems not...
We threw an entire loaf of bread out. And the cycle repeats itself.
You're saying you guys never finish a single loaf of bread, and every bread you buy becomes mold.
Usually, like, by the time we got 5 or 6 slices left,
by the time we got 5 slices, they're moldy.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this happening?
Because my mom she likes rotten food.
But she does. Mold. So she doesn't. So she opens the bag of bread right when she gets it. I'm confused.
We have one on the go.
Yeah.
My mom gets a new one.
And then opens it?
Eats that one before the old one.
What? Why?
Because she wants fresh bread, she says.
Get a smaller loaf then next time. You get smaller loaves of bread. Because I know what the logic is. The logic is, well, if I buy a bigger loaf of bread, I'm getting more bread. But if you're buying one but if you're only eating half of that, then you might as well get one that's the same price but half the size.
Yeah, but you can't like. Have you ever shopped for bread? It's like they're all the same size.
No, they're not. I've actually seen loaves of bread with only about 8 slices. They're about this large and they're rye bread. Man, I'm really fucking thirsty. But that's delicious. But that's a delicious water.
And you were making fun of me. You were saying you didn't want water. If you need to cough, just cough.
No, because it'd be too loud. Homer dropped his soda. Oh. This is why I prepare stuff. Because look at what's going on.
Yeah.
This is why I gotta prepare shit.
I finished my program.
Oh yeah.
Got my grades back.
How do you feel?
Pretty good.
How do you?
Kind of nothing actually.
Do you think any of the professors are like, ah, fuck, I missed my chance. I missed my chance with him.
With me?
Yeah, they're sad they missed your
No.
chance.
I don't think anyone will ever think about me again there.
What the hell's going on?
Someone's mad getting swept away by the wind.
If you saw a little boy get swept away by the wind and his skin got ripped off by the wind, do you think you have a chance of saving him?
No.
Why not?
The wind took him.
What if you got taken away into the sky? Think 1, 2, 3. No, man, it's got to be synced. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Put your damn phone away. Always play on your phone. Kids need to get punished. Kids need to get spanked and choked. If you had a son and he got... What are you doing?
I'm trying to adjust it.
You're shaking it. If you had a son and he got sucked up into a tornado, how would you remember him?
By his toys. I'd play with his toys.
I'd play with his toys every damn day.
Mm-hmm.
You're glowing now. I open the shirt now. You're glowing.
Yay. Is this heaven?
It's just me when I fucking... Me when I... Me when I... Me when I get a big fucking burger or some... I don't know. Some bullshit like that. Homer got a boner. Oh. Yeah, we do need to prepare stuff. It's so sad but true. Here, let's imagine that we prepared something. Let's pretend.
I pulled up these forms from Reddit.
I don't do... Stop saying I do that. I don't go to Reddit for the forums. You know this. You know that I go to Able to Know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went to Able to Know forums. So this is a post I got from Able to Know in the sleep subforum. So here we go. This is from I Need to Go 2. Hi everyone. So I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping recently. I'm 13 years I'm 50 sorry, I'm 22 I'm 30 sorry, I'm 50 years old and I'm a normal weight for my age. Whenever I go to sleep, I dream about really scary stuff and I have panic attacks. And then when I wake up in the middle of the night, there's somebody there, but then I blink and they're gone again. Every time I see them, I get freaked out and scared, so I've started not going to sleep. I've been awake for about 7 days now, and my stomach is starting to hurt. What medicine can I take to make my stomach not hurt anymore? Think 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'm having trouble. I want medicine that'll make me feel normal. What can I do?
I would say take that Henny.
I would say drink.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you drink, oh, wait, no, that could make them fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want that.
How come doctors used to prescribe alcohol?
Because I think that doctors used to be stupid.
Mm.
I think they still are.
But there was always a reason.
Yeah. But sometimes the reason wasn't good. They would prescribe you cocaine. I mean, they would do that. That's not normal.
The weird thing to me was prescribing
You need to talk into the mic. You're really
ocean
quiet.
sickness or whatever.
What do you mean prescribing ocean sickness?
Like when you're sick, what is it called? Like
I don't know. I don't know.
Go to the seaside because the fresh air from the sea will make you better.
Yeah, like when you got like a illness or the flu.
Yeah, whenever you had tuberculosis, they said go to the seaside.
They wouldn't say go to the seaside. If you're in Manitoba, you can't go to the seaside.
Mm-hmm.
I think they would say you need sunlight and fresh air.
No, they said go to the seaside, like where salt is.
I know, but if you're in Winnipeg, you can't go to the seaside.
Mm-hmm.
So that can't be true.
In movies, they always said that though.
Well,
when
movies
they're on the East Coast.
movies are pretend. Movies are fake. Do you Do you have to go to C when you have TB? Yes, if you suspect, you must see a healthcare provider. Do you have to go to do you have to go to the ocean? You have to go to the ocean. No, you do not have to go to the ocean. Sea air or sanatorium stays in the mountains. This is not a modern treatment. Nowadays, you'll get isoniazid, ripivirine, or newer, shorter regimes that make treatment easier. The sea air myth. Historically, they were sent to the sea or mountains because sun exposure and fresh air are believed to strengthen the immune system. There's little scientific evidence that sea air helps you. Hmm. So now
It's
we
a
know.
wives' tale.
So now we know.
Hmm.
Uh, able to know forums sleep. So sleep paralysis forum. Sleep paralysis. Havoc rained down on my life after seeing a demon. This is by Darn Birkin 2012. In 2003, I was awakened from sleep by the TV's sleep setting becoming active. I lay there for a moment, and for no apparent reason, I looked to the corner of my ceiling in my room. I was paralyzed as my set focus on a demon. I'm reading this all one to one. This is how it's spelled. With as my set focus on a demon perched upside down in the corner. I could not move or speak. All I could do was stare. I must have fallen back asleep. The day after I saw it, my life took a drastic turn. I started using drug, which I had never done. Started having an affair with my husband days after seeing the demon. I've struggled with addiction since, going deeper and deeper in my addiction. My question is, does anyone know what demon this could be? Does anyone have any suggestions about my situation? Please help. I'm desperate. What happened that night? I think this is your demon. I don't think it has anything to do with your addiction. What does a demon look like? So yeah, it kind of seemed from when you believe in demons. So a lot of people here are saying the demon is not real. When I was in middle school, I once saw a flying saucer during the daytime. No one else was around to see it, so I never mentioned it. I just thought I had a special knowledge. That said, I didn't make ufology an obsession or anything. Uh, I also saw a UFO, but directly to the west of our house, there's an international airport. Given that knowledge, it occurred to me I saw the navigation lights. That proves that no flying could have moved through, and because of what the scientist said, no ship can go through your field of vision in the future either. Believing in UFOs is way cool though. So I do wonder what kind of demon they just say no schizoid break. So this person has no other post. It was just the one post. They never even responded in 2003. So they posted this in 2014. So for the past 2003, the past 11 years, they've been struggling with addiction and affairs after seeing this fucking demon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's terrifying, no?
Scary. This is a scary thing.
That is scary as fuck. Imagine you saw a demon once and then you're addicted to drugs until you die. How does the demon know to do that to you?
Well, that's what he was planning.
This is the only this is the only post under schizoid break. Drugs. Death penalty drugs. Don't lick that toad. How to get my boyfriend's mom to like me. I'm 18 years old, drug addict. Can my face change if someone slipped a drug in my drink?
Yes.
You know the heroin epidemic is bad when a solution to homelessness. A self-sustaining rehabilitation center. How it works? Drugs, good or bad? Closed border equals profit. My parents are smoking weed. I don't feel safe. My parents are smoking weed. I don't feel safe. I don't know what to do. Help. I'm 15 now, and I found out 2 years ago that my parents smoke weed because I found it in their bedroom. I understand it's their life, but it's affecting my brother and myself. They were always screaming and yelling at us. We don't feel comfortable at home. They drink a lot and get extremely angry. They talk down to us and make us feel horrible. This has made us stay with our grandmas a lot to get away from them, but we still have to go home. I don't know what to do if I should call the police, but it has caused me and my brother a lot of hurt. He's only 7.
CFS.
It's probably more liquor than the weed that's making them act like that. I think you should talk to your grandma. I told my grandma, but she doesn't know what to do. Now talk to your teacher. Yeah, you did not help ya, grandma, because it has to shop. Says Redhead Rob. Call the police.
You're right.
What is going to happen to you? Do you remember that?
Did you call the police on your mom?
I'm 15 and my boyfriend's 16. So me and my boyfriend care about each other and want to keep dating. I just don't know what to do. The reason she doesn't like me is because I used to smoke weed and party and stuff like that. She still lets him come over, but I'm afraid to go to their house. If we want a future, this problem needs to be solved. Make it clear that you don't do that anymore. Don't try to get her to like you. Well, yeah, I'd be very wary of a young girl who had a reputation like that hang with my son. You're going to have to show her that you have changed. Either way, you're going to have to spend time with her. Face it, that is your choice. URL able to no topic. I'm 18 years old, drug addict.
Life is
I'm
so
18 years old,
crazy.
drug addict that never went to rehab. Ask me anything. Personally, I think you should be allowed to buy all the drugs you care for. Just like smokers, you should be allowed to shorten your lifespan. What is the hypotenuse of a square? I thought the hypotenuse were in Africa. Just the rare polka dotted kind. How can I break free from drugs? My name Marta. My background, my mom wasn't married when she gave birth to me, so me and my sister were brought up without a father. My mom wasn't married when she gave birth to me. 31 minutes. So my sister and I were brought up without a father. From age 12, I started going to discos with an aunt who loved to dance. I was very outgoing and became involved with people who had bad habits. I began experimenting with drugs at the age of 13. I also started using cocaine. After a while, I had hallucinations and became afraid of anything. How I broke free. I began thinking about God and even attended church. At 18, I went to live with my boyfriend and had a baby. Having a son increased my desire to change my lifestyle. She said that she'd become Jehovah's Witnesses, and I accepted to study with her. Name Marcio. So this person basically, they were 18 years old. They were doing drugs and alcohol because their aunt loved to go to the disco. And this was fixed how? By the power of Jehovah.
That's beautiful.
So I say to the first person who couldn't sleep, go to Jehovah. Go to
It'll fix
Jehovah.
all.
And you need to talk into the mic louder.
I can't. No matter what I do, it's not loud.
Yeah, but then you need to turn your mic up because you probably turned it down.
I didn't touch anything.
Yeah, but the levels are way down. You turned it down. You might have done it by accident, but it still happened. Talk on the mic. Talk.
Cheese.
Yeah, that's better. Homer dropped his donut. No. What are you doing? Were you falling asleep? Sleep? You gotta talk on them. You gotta talk.
I told you this would happen if we recorded after you napped.
But we have 20 minutes left. Dude, this might be the worst episode ever. You can't. They can't hear when you shrug. They can't hear when you shrug.
No, shrug.
Yeah, that's better.
What should I talk about?
You talk about anything you want. You can talk about going to hell. You can talk about going to heaven. You can talk about believing in Christ.
You don't like when I talk about stuff.
I do. I love when you talk about stuff.
You say, well, what about if we did different?
No, that's just building onto it. Okay, I won't question anything you do for the rest of the episode. You can say anything you want.
Really?
Yes.
What if we had a rabbit farm and we were selling rabbits for profit?
And slaughtering them?
You just did it again.
I wasn't challenging. I was just asking.
No, not slaughtering them.
Okay.
We sell them.
How do we make money?
By making them breed, and we make weird combinations. And the more weirder combination they are, the more money you get. But you have to wash all of them once a week. That's your job.
What kind of colors could we get out of them?
You can get purple, magenta,
brown, green.
You can get brown, gray, and brown.
Green rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Green.
And the
purple.
thing is, the people come in and you have to judge their character because they're like, I'm going to get a rabbit for Easter. And you're like, nope.
Nope.
That's actually not what they're for. They need exotic vets and rooms to explore.
Oh, shit.
Put them in the thumbnail.
Green rabbits are real.
Yeah. And so, yeah, you basically have to decide who to sell your green rabbit to.
Yeah.
And if you fail, then you get punished. You get sanctioned by the government.
Why?
I don't know if I like this.
I mean, just keep talking. See, this is why I need to have a screen recorder, because on our screen right now there's a big green rabbit in a costume greeting to the I don't know how else to describe it. It's a giant green rabbit. No, I haven't. Okay. No, stop. Yeah, so this is a so there'd be a rabbit farm,
Mm-hmm.
and how many rabbits would there be?
There'd be a couple hundred.
A couple thousand.
Mm-hmm. You're in charge of breeding them and washing them.
So I have to do all the work?
I feed them and pet them.
That's not work to play.
No.
Is it work to play?
Depends. Do you play at your job? Because that's work.
that I don't play at my job. I do work. I work my ass off at my job.
Hmm.
What's the best part of this song, I wonder?
There's nobodies.
No, man, this is DC Universe. They're singing. That's Gorilla Grodd. That's Black Manta. That's a. Stop. What's wrong with me?
You like cartoons.
I think I have something going on. I think there's something going on with me.
You're like Stacy's mom.
I have a. I have to have ADHD. That has to be complete facts.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stop. Anytime I'm at work, I just get at some point throughout the day. I inevitably just start looking up pictures because I get distracted with whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
Thinking, and I think, well, if I don't look it up now, I won't remember. So I have to look it up now.
I've noticed recently too that you're not very patient at listening.
I'm very patient.
Whenever me, my mom, or your dad, or anyone is trying to like tell you a story, you're like, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened, and we're like, no, we're telling the story.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes the
You want to
story,
jump to it.
sometimes the story sucks. Sometimes the,
That's what I mean. You get bored. You think it sucks.
yeah, because the older I get, the more I realize I don't have a lot of time left.
Oh yeah, you're so rushed.
I am. I have a job. I have to sit at my job all day. So when I'm having fun, I want the fun to be fast and not slow.
Hmm.
Tell a story. Tell a long, boring story.
Once upon a time, there was a snail who lived in a kingdom far, far away. The snail would wake up every day at the crack of dawn because he liked to sleep in the sky. And
You
he would,
said, hold on. You said the crack of dawn.
yeah,
And then you said he likes to sleep in.
that's the joke.
Okay. It's not funny.
He'd get a cold glass of water.
Okay.
He would drink the water all up in a short time of 8 hours.
Okay.
Then the rabbit would come and he would say, "What have you done all day, you lazy fuck?" And then the snail would say, I'm gay. And then he would snail back to his hole and go to bed.
I never thought about it. Where do snails live? Do they just live in their shell?
They live in where it's wet and damp and
Do they have a
dark.
house? But do they have a house?
Their shell is their house.
Do snails live in a hole? Land snails frequently live in, hide, or burrows or cracks in the soil. This is where they live. They live in their shell, it seems.
You have to look under a rock.
If you look under a rock, what you see may surprise you. Because it may be a snail.
Mm-hmm.
It could even be giant African snail.
Why are they bigger there?
I think because there's more oxygen.
Maybe.
I don't know why they're bigger. Where's the snail's mouth?
It's like on the bottom.
Snails are very strange looking. Why they look very odd. Why do they look like this?
They're cute.
They're very strange. Fucking goddamn. I fucking hate websites now. They suck. Maybe later. Close. And where's the picture of the snail? A new giant poop.
Yay.
Me getting out of the toilet. My new giant poop.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that in the future, when they find our bleached bones, that they will think that we were possibly skeletal people
Why are our bones bleached?
because it's been so long?
Have to carbon date us.
Do you think that they will think we were just skeleton people because they forgot what a skeleton is? Because by that point, the human skeleton has turned to jelly to survive with the new intense atmosphere and climate.
Yeah, probably.
And so they won't have skeletons.
Like Wally.
Wally was a robot. He did have a skeleton
Not
because
the
he's a
people.
robot.
The people were so fat, they were all just all made out of fat.
No, they had skeletons.
They said, "Oh, I don't even remember what."
could grow a pizza tree, fuck.
What was the message? That being fat turns you stupid?
It's that don't worry, we can ruin the planet because we can come back to it.
We'll get this gay little robot, this gay incel robot to fix the planet.
Yeah.
He was a full incel. He was trying to fuck Eva so bad, but she didn't want him like that.
Mm-hmm. Would you go on the spaceship, or would you just die?
I guess I'd go on the spaceship.
Notice in Wall-E, everyone on the ship is white
No, they aren't. There's black people on the ship.
too.
No, not two. There's multiple. There's multiple
The
types.
entire human race didn't fit on that ship.
No,
They left the poor ones behind.
yeah, but there's also enough human beings on the ship to do whatever. By and large,
That
I
movie
didn't-
doesn't really make sense.
it makes a lot of sense.
They're saying that the planet is so polluted that they can't grow anything.
No, that's not what they're saying. That's not at all what they're saying. They go back to the end of the movie and they grow a tree at the end of the movie.
Yeah, but they're saying like the reason they left is because it's so polluted that nothing can grow. So they're waiting for it to heal itself so that stuff can grow again.
Yeah, but that's not that. But they
Why
realize
why could it not grow?
they
It still has sunlight.
well by the end of the movie they realize they have to put the work in themselves. They can't just let someone else do it for them. That's the whole point of the movie.
Mm.
I think you forgot what the message of the movie was.
I thought they were saying photosynthesis doesn't work anymore.
No, they never. I think this is one of those situations where you got 50 minutes into a movie, didn't finish it, and then sort of guessed what the ending was.
No, I watched Wall-E.
But you don't know what the ending is.
Well, it's not really about that. It's about the little
It's-
funny gay
no,
robot.
it's not. The movie's about how we can't let robots do all our work for us.
It's about how old technology
It's
is
about how
better than
old
new.
technology is better than evil new technology.
Yeah.
I know this is such like a hack bit, but the whole like Sid is evil thing. He's fucking
Sid?
Sid, the Toy Story Sid,
Oh,
making his evil little toys. That's not bad to do what he was doing. He was mean to his sister, albeit he was mean, but it's like, oh, Sid sucks. Andy respects his expensive toys, and Sid wrecks them. So that doesn't make you. Sid was poor, and look at his face. He probably had something going on.
he was an artist.
Exactly. And then in the third movie, it's like, Sid's the garbage man because he's a piece of shit while Andy goes to awesome college. Okay, so Sid is he's got a union job. He's a garbage man. He's contributing to his environment. Meanwhile, Andy's still playing with 30 fucking years old. You're still playing with toys, trying to finger little Bo Peep.
Uh-huh.
Pathetic. You're a pathetic embarrassment. You're an embarrassment.
And the dog's old.
And the dog's old. That ugly ass dog. And the dog's old. That's the name of the episode. And the dog's old.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the Toy Story? Remember the Toy Story? Remember the pedophile?
They're making another one.
Yeah, they are.
This one's about a iPad.
This one's about the bad iPad.
Mm-hmm. They already made that movie. It's called Ifray AI'd.
You are a fucking toy fuck. Oh yeah, the old dog Busta.
Mm-hmm. You can't name a dog that anymore.
Why not? Oh. No, I feel like you. It's fucking Scud. This dog kind of looks like you.
Can you put him in the thumbnail?
What the hell?
Put Scud in the
Demented
green
Scud. Toy Story DeviantArt.
That's kind of badass.
Scud versus Woody.
Why does he look so mad?
We should just put a picture up of an animal. In Toy Story, the kid's family owns a stupid dog named Scud. The dog was stubbed. They had to change it because it looks like dog shit. The Sid's owns a stupid dog.
Poor Scud.
I don't see what the big deal is about him. I don't know why they're being mean to this thing. I like him more than most things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to get into something. I need to do something bad. I need to do something bad and hurt someone. What are you rubbing your eyeballs?
Tired.
Why?
Because we woke up from a nap.
We need to get some dip. We need dip.
I told you I could make it.
I know, but I want 2 dips now.
Like 2 different flavors?
I want 2 different flavors of dip. I want a buffalo dip.
You want taco dip?
Can you get a buffalo dip?
I could try.
Can you get a taco dip and a ranch dip?
Do you want me to make them or just
How do you
buy them?
Okay, when you go to Boston Pizza, you know that yummy white dip?
Yeah.
How do you make that?
I think that's like tzatziki dip.
How do you make it?
Follow a recipe.
Can you make me 2 dips? Make a note, write a note, and then put down in the note 2 dips. Just write that. Can you do that for me, please?
Mhm.
Yeah, so go to your calendar, and then 2 dips. 2 dips. Bracket taco / yummy Boston pizza dip. bracket. No, not brown. Not brown. Not brown. White. 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 Not brown.
So tzatziki and
We don't.
taco.
Well, I don't know if it's tzatziki. I just know it's the yummy white dip.
Okay.
Just yeah, white.
And you want it homemade or you want me to buy it?
I want it homemade. You said you don't make the dip.
Well, I can.
Now you're turning back the clock on me.
I've never made those.
You made the taco dip.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you made
It's
it.
just sour cream and taco.
I think that I
seasoning.
am gay, even though I am having sex with.
Do you want the fixing?
What?
Do you want the fixing?
No, I don't want the fixins.
You don't want the cheese and the
I just
tomato?
want the dip, boy. I just want that dip.
Okay.
What do you think that the?
I can make that now if you want.
I don't want the dip now. I want the dip next weekend.
Okay, don't get emotional.
I'm not. Calm down, Jamal. Don't pull up the nine. Me talking to the mailman.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think the mailman's a freak. Why are you always coming around?
He's obsessed with me.
Mailman's always coming to my house, touching my box. Get out of there. Genius.
Get out of there or come inside. I'm saying, like,
Yeah, I'm saying I give the mailman a soda
I've always fantasized about having someone over for tea.
and then killing them.
Nope.
You never invite me over for tea.
You don't like tea. I've
I-
offered you tea a million times.
I've tried it probably 500,000 times.
I offered you tea this morning.
I didn't want it. I've already had it before.
Do you think that in 100 million years that
He will become real.
I think he's real now. I think most people's dogs look like that. This is what I see when people say, "Look at my little patootie
I
woody."
hate people's worthless animals. Dogs are such useless animals.
Not like a useful rabbit.
Not like a useful cat that can speak.
Mm-hmm.
Dog dig.jpg. Dig.jpg.
Can you put him and the green rabbit in the thumbnail?
What?
Can you put him and the
I
green
don't
rabbit
know
in?
how to do that. I don't know how to make a thumbnail.
Okay. We should end the episode.
No, man, we still got lots of time. We still got lots of time.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we
It's
do.
been like 50 minutes.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it does.
We still got stuff to talk about. It's important. We still got important stuff to share because
don't like looking at him.
we still. What did he ever do to you?
Looks rotten.
How do I make him bigger? Why are you tired?
I want to lay down.
We can't. We have to record. Dude, this is. Don't touch the mic with your head. Stop. Dude, could you. If I was listening to podcasts about List and Cameron just started whining and saying how tired he is and trying to fall asleep, it's like a kid. It's like when you go to the doctor. It's like when you go on a road trip with the kid. He's like, I want to go home. I don't want to go to school.
That's what you were doing earlier.
That's not true.
I don't like Bath and Body Works. I want to go play by toys.
Yeah, because the Bath and Body. You have to explain that the Bath and Body Works was not a normal Bath and Body Works.
There's like 15 employees in the store.
There's so
like-
many workers.
4 families with like 8 kids running around.
There was like 10 kids running around screaming. There was like 35 employees.
They're playing like 2015 pop hits at like max volume. Was like echoing throughout the mall.
And it sounded like
The smell of lavender.
it almost sounded like they were
infiltrating
playing
your
2
senses.
songs at once.
Yeah.
And they were trying to fight. The songs were trying to fight.
Mhm.
And then every time we were walking to the hallway at the mall, there was like kids running around like, ah, ah, ah!
Yeah.
The kids were going crazy. I'm trying to imagine what they were like. They were completely crazy to begin with, but yeah. the craziest ones were. Remember was it the Gap where the kids are just running around screaming as loud as they can?
Mm-hmm.
It was Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah.
Kids were just like they were literally running up and down the halls, shaking their hands around, screaming. This is what they were. I'm not joking. They were going. Ah, ah, ah! Can you confirm that's what they were
Yes,
doing?
They were.
They were going bonkers.
I don't understand. Like, you have your Sunday off. You worked your 9 to 5 or 5 days a week. Like, I want to bring my 4 kids to the mall. That sounds like a good time for everyone.
because you gotta do back to school shopping. Back to school.
Then do it on your own. Your kids aren't going to help
It's
you.
back to school these days.
They don't know what they want. They don't know what we need. They
It's,
don't
well, it's
know
back
what
to
I like.
school. It's back to school May.
No, this is when people are
It's
leaving.
back to school May. Film based on iconic Toy Story. The fuck is that dog?
Making the Scud movie.
Walter dog.
Walter.
What species is this?
It's like a pit bull.
That's not a pit. That's not a fucking pit bull. It's a bull terrier.
Hmm.
Why do they look like this? Why did we make so many? Why did we make these fucked up ugly dogs?
What girls will like this more than their child?
Look at a bull terrier. Just look at a bull terrier and look at the photos of this stupid thing.
Here's a genuine question. Do you think most wives like their dogs more than their husband?
Probably. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what part of the land you're in.
The States.
Oh yeah, the States. Yeah.
They'd rather sleep with this than their husband.
In the United States, heterosexuality is a completely failed project.
It is.
The
I think they got it on lock like in France.
I think in like in certain countries heterosexuality is really working for people. Like I think in North Africa it's working well. And I think in like sub-Saharan, but I think once you get to like South Africa and like the Ivory Coast, I don't think it's working. And I think it's working in I think it's working in urban China. I don't think it's working in urban Japan.
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't know why. Enhance. There's
How-
good green goo on him.
Do Chinese people like American music?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because you never see world tours with them going to Japan. And there's never comments like,
I
come
see
to
them
China.
go to Japan.
There's always comments, come to Brazil.
Think
But
about
never
this.
China.
Avril Lavigne. Hi, hey, kitty, kitty.
That's Japan.
Yeah, Japan. That's what I said.
Hmm.
Avril Lavigne. She does. Hey,
Yeah, well,
kitty,
Japan's always
you're
included.
so pretty." You just said they weren't.
China, I'm talking about.
I'm sorry. I said I wouldn't correct you on anything.
It's okay.
This fucking thing. What is he?
It's a bull
I
terrier.
don't like him.
Looks like he would eat a baby's head and it would crack open.
Like a watermelon.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about him.
They look kind, but like imagine it's got like an eyebrow. That. It's angry and it wants to eat you.
Yeah, like be like
Why are his eyes almond shaped?
I don't know. It's like the Asian cat we saw,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah, see, no, that's scary.
yeah, but imagine this.
I'm running away from that dog now. Aw, baby.
Okay, what about this though? What if he was like
It's a barred dog.
he's like
Hmm.
Dude, what if he's if
That's what you look like.
that's not what I look like. For context, I just drew an angry face on a bull terrier, and he said that's what you look like. I don't look like this.
Most of the days you.
This is what you fine. This is what you look like, and for context, I'm looking at Borzoi.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
This is what
I want to look like him.
Why do they look like this? Who
How-
made them?
How much are they?
Who made them? Why do they look this way?
What is their purpose? Are they supposed to be a sheepdog?
Can you imagine seeing this thing in the dark?
Fear.
If you saw this in the dark, that would scare the fucking shit out of you.
They look like upper class dogs.
Imagine seeing this in fucking pitch black.
I
You
like
think
them.
there's a monster. Seriously, though. Imagine.
They're cute.
I can make it scary.
No, don't.
Watch, look. It's a evil Borzoi. We do need to get a job.
You have one.
Yeah, that's a good point. Settings.
And I offered to get one earlier today, and you said no. Mad dog.
That's what they used to call me in school. They used to call me Mad Dog Majima. They didn't. They never called me anything. You know what they called me at school? Pervert.
Pedophile. Stay away from my
They
kids.
didn't call me that. They didn't call me that. They didn't call me that.
We should end the episode. I think we're at over an
You
hour,
keep saying this.
but we're generally over an hour
We're
now.
not. It's 55 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
This is the worst episode we've ever done.
Should we just delete this?
No, man, we gotta keep it. We don't have time. You have to leave in like 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to, I guess, but you're gonna, because I gotta work. So this was a stinker, guys. I'm sorry.
Should I just stay here all week?
Just
Eat all your food?
eat all my foods.
Eat hot shit?
Get my fart in my bed, piss in my bed.
rub crumbs in your bed?
I say, can you do the laundry while I'm at work? And you say no.
I'm gonna start blowing my nose in your underpants.
Blow my nose. Blow my nose in between my fat folds.
If I started doing stuff like that, what would you actually do?
I would go fucking berserk. If I saw you blowing your nose in my underpants, I'd say
Yeah.
you're cleaning my laundry right now.
I'd go, ah. What then? What then?
All right. See you guys next week.